Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every chosen vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the GCVs, the Galactic Family, and Drew Nation. Let's get it started. Look, never stop being yourself for anyone because it will repel the people who aren't supposed to be in your life right back out of it. Let's talk about it. Yo, when you're being yourself, and people have a difference of opinion about who you are, that's their business. And that's also their problem. If people don't like you for who you are, then they don't have to be a part of your life. And it's straight like that. We have to come to the realization that we can't change for other people. There's nothing to change for other people. You don't make changes for other people unless it's something that you need to change for yourself already, and that person is just trying to be a positive influence in your life. But other than that, you're just supposed to change for yourself. If there's something that you feel you need to change, you change. Especially if you know you want to make an advancement or an improvement in a certain area in your life. But other than that, if somebody has an issue with how you do something and they have an opinion about how you choose to do something, then that is their opinion, and it's not your concern. You don't have to get caught up on how other people feel, or you don't have to really care about it, because if people are expecting you to change, that person is not really for you in the first place. If this person wants you to be different than who you already are, then that person was never for you in the first place. And the thing about changing for someone else is you lose who you are. When you change for other people, you lose yourself, right? And it's not like the Eminem song, because it's like that's a positive way to lose yourself. In the moment, you own it, never let it go. You only get one shot, Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes one in a lifetime. You better, you know. So you don't want to lose yourself trying to change for someone else. It's not what you have to do. It's not a requirement. It's nothing that is needed for you. It's not going to benefit you in any way. It's not going to make you better. People expect you to do what they want. They expect you to be what they want. And it's okay for people to have expectations. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with having expectations. Everybody wants what they want. And but the thing is, if somebody either doesn't have what you want, or they don't want to give you what you want, or whatever it is, if whatever you're trying to get, if it doesn't work out, if that person is not the one, you can't formulate or make that person conform to what it is you want them to, because that's not going to be good for you. And you don't want to be around people who don't accept you for who you are. It's one of the worst things. It's one of the worst things you could do for yourself, because if you don't accept you for who you are, you're going to change for other people. You're going to accept their version of you. So why accept someone else's version of you instead of accepting you for you? If someone can't accept you for who you are, or where you're currently at, or what you have going on, then they have the freedom to go find someone else. But a lot of people like to get an attitude. A lot of people like to get mad and angry, and they want to be mad at you because you're not what they want. And they want to try to like give you some type of attitude like you wasted their time or something. And it's nothing that you can do to get people. If somebody wants you to change who you are for them, it's nothing you can do to change that person. You're going to have to basically just stay focused on the person that you were and what you had going on before them, because changing for other people, it lets that person know that you're weak-minded. It lets that person know that they have control over you. It lets that person know that you're not as confident in yourself, and you want to be confident in yourself. So when you change for us, when you're willing to change for somebody else, there's a couple things going on. You have a lack mindset. You're more focused on um, you're more focused on lack. All right, a lack mindset when you change for other people, it's because you think that there's not someone else out there for you, or you're so bent up or caught up on the person that's in your life that you think like, oh no, somebody's in my life, I'm gonna lose this person, I'm gonna be alone. People are afraid to be alone. If you like, you're going to have to experience being by yourself at some point. So why not experience it when it happens, and why not just go through the being alone instead of trying to either force a relationship or force yourself to be something that you're not? Because that's one of the worst things that you could do. You're killing yourself on the inside. You're dying on the inside, and you're miserable because you're becoming something that you're not. All right, they got a noise campaign going on, so I'm just going to talk over it. Um, Ironically, as soon as I come out here to make some videos, the tree service guys with the township colors on pull up to do some tree service work. But that's neither here nor there. Just normal chosen stuff. It's a beautiful day out here in nature, just chilling, just talking my talk. It just giving an explanation why I feel it's better to be yourself. I mean, you got a lot of wonderful things that you have about yourself already. And if somebody is upset with you being yourself or being who you are, that person is not for you. That's what you have to understand. All right. People look good. People got nice this, nice that, a nice body, a nice face, nice hair. All right. And you think that you're never going to see anybody else like that again. It's not the case. Don't change yourself just because somebody looks good on. Don't change who you are on the inside and sell yourself short just because somebody may look good on the outside, or just because you could have a partner, or just because you could have a friend. You should be your own best friend. All right, you should be your own best partner. You should love yourself just for who you are. And if people can't accept you for who you are, that's not your fault. And you don't have to be at fault for that. Other people are willing to go off and be with and see and do whoever or whatever they want to do. People, you can go and be with whoever you want to be. You could go and have company with whoever you want to have. It's just, why try to force somebody else into being something that they're not? Like they want to control people and make you be what they want, and that's narcissistic. So if you are if somebody's trying to change you and they're not okay with the person that you are, when you're being yourself, you're not being rude, you're not being a disruptive person, you're not being a negative person, you know. But people will gaslight you. All right, just because, like, when you don't do what somebody wants, people are going to gaslight you. And this is what I find out when I talk to people, or when I try to go make friends, or like get into like a little situation. People are always like calling me out on stuff. Like the last person that I got involved with, like, the person was calling me toxic. It was like the first or second day I was with this person, and it was actually obvious. It was actually after I noticed that this person had a little, it was something to them. I'm like looking at them like Shane all the way there. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not here to bash nobody, but because nobody's perfect. No, I ain't here to bash the young lady. But it's like, why try to change somebody? And it's like, I think that when people are trying to change you, it's just that they're not in your life for anything serious. Like, it can't be. Like, if somebody can't accept you for who you are, they're not in your life for anything serious. They're just coming in your life to cause confusion, sow confusion, and they might even be sent by the devil. And it's like, if somebody's coming into my life and I feel good about myself, and you coming into my life and trying to make me feel bad about myself off the rip, you must be sent by the devil without a doubt. Because if I felt good before I start talking to you, and then my mood changes, my attitude changes, I start to feel less confident, I start to question my reality, I start to question my sanity, or not even that, just like my self-esteem, like, or my confidence, or like, yo, am I as fly as I thought I was, or is it something with me? But nah, man, of course I'm fly as I thought I was. We'll never second guess that anymore. That was back in the day. But it is what it is. Like, people are uncomfortable with who they are, and they want to try to change you into someone that makes them feel more comfortable. And the thing is, you just don't have to do none of that. You don't have to change into a person that is not suitable for what you see for yourself. And if you don't see yourself being what this person is describing for you to try to change into, If the shoe, if the hat fit, let them wear it. And this person is trying to put a hat on you that don't fit because you got a big head like me and you got a big brain full of smarts. You need the 7 3/4 hat. All right. I think I just gave myself up. All right. Yes, my hat size is 7 3/4. Oh well. Big brain, big head, big hat. But it is what it is, you know. Like being yourself is just a life hack. It's like I like who I am, and I'm sure everybody watching this video likes who they are too. Why are they always trying to change us? We accept everybody for who they are. We don't be trying to put no pressure on nobody. All right, at least we don't try to. All right, we don't try to we don't try to change nobody. We don't try to make you anything that we're not. If somebody is not what I want, I'll just kindly excuse myself from the situation, and then go find what I want. You know, it's a million, billion, trillion plus people in the world, you know? But because you have something to offer, or because people want something from you, or because they're trying to control you, they're trying to manipulate you, they want to make you to be what they want you to be. I'm not changing into anything that anybody wants me to be. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be Druull. I'm gonna be myself. And that's what I'm confident in. That's what I'm comfortable in. And people are uncomfortable with your comfortability within yourself. And when people aren't comfortable with themselves, they're going to try to make you uncomfortable with yourself. Because if somebody's comfortable, they're not going to act in a way to where they're trying to change you and make you into to be somebody else. You gotta watch out for people that like just come into your life and try to have a problem with you off the rip. You gotta be careful with that. People like that are usually sent from the devil. That's a tall tale sign that somebody was sent from the devil. And I still think I said that wrong, but that's all right. We gonna get it. Keep putting it in the comment section until I get it right. Okay. But look, man, be yourself and be proud of who you are. There's only one you in the whole entire world. One you. That's all. The world only gets one you. That's all the world gets. It's not two yous, three yous, four yous. The world only gets one version of you. And why not be that version that you want to see? Why not be that version that you love, that you appreciate? You be the version that you want to be. Don't try to let anybody, don't conform to society. Don't conform to other people. Don't conform to anybody's opinion or version of you that they want. People will say all types of things about you just because of how you choose to live your life. If how you're choosing to live your life, if it benefits you and what you have going on, forget everybody else. Make sure your life benefits you. That's all. Your life has to benefit you. If you're doing things in your life that make your life special and good and enjoyable, that's all that matters. You don't need, number one, you definitely don't need nobody else, and you sincerely don't need anybody coming into your life to try to cause confusion or cause you to be miserable. There are some people that just want to come into your life to make you miserable. And it's like, if I was happy before we even like before I met you, why would I be unhappy just to have somebody in my life? Sometimes you're better off. Do you think you're better off alone? Do you think you're better off alone? Like sometimes you're just better off alone, man. Sometimes you're just better off alone until you find the right person or persons that you would like to be friends with, or you find the right partner or whatever. And this doesn't even have to be for relationships. This is business, friendships. This is anything. So, like gym instructor, whatever, financier, whatever. Person you go to the studio to record at, whatever. All right. If it don't mix, it don't. If it don't mix, don't try to blend it. Don't try to blend it up. Don't try to blend what won't mix. All right. Do not try to blend what won't what. Don't try to blend with what won't. We're gonna get it, y'all. Don't try to blend with what you don't mix with. Don't try to blend with what won't mix. All right. Don't try to blend with what won't mix. That's a tongue twister. All right. It's just ironic to see like people come after you with like not come after you because they all the way over there, but it's just interesting to see like people like do things that surround your life. Like they got whole cars with lights flashing, flashing lights. And it's like, oh, yeah, I'm just one man with a camera phone, homie. That's all, man. I'm just one man speaking his truth out in the woods with a camera phone. Is it that serious? It's like this some Agent Smith type stuff. Like they literally out here doing tree service, and it's not like they like pulled up as soon as I like stepped out here. But I'm all the way over here with it. All the way over here with it. And I'm comfortable with who I am. I like how I do things. Everybody should have a system, and that system is how you get ahead and how you do what works best for you. And if people don't want to abide by the system that you have put in place, if people don't want to abide by what you got going on, especially if it's for like safety purposes, especially if it's like for things that make you feel comfortable, like don't do anything that don't make you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable doing something or doing this or doing that or giving this out or handing that out, don't do it. If you don't feel comfortable giving out your phone number or whatever it is, don't do that. Keep that thing to yourself, whatever it is. If you don't feel like being friends with somebody, keep that to yourself. And it's like people have an opinion of what you do, but it benefits you, and they're only upset because they can't get what they want. People are only upset and mad because they can't get what they want. I've wanted what I wanted sometimes and didn't get it, and I was mad, but I didn't make it a problem for the other person. If I got hurt, I took my hurt and my pain and I dealt with it. Might not have been the easiest thing for me to accept, but you accept it. That's the best thing to do when you don't get what you want. Just accept it and let it go, and just get like you have to just what's the word I'm looking for? You have to just release it to God. Like, okay, it didn't work out. I release this to God. If it's meant to be, cool. If not, I let it go. That way you won't be all caught up over situations or opportunities. All right, you won't be so bent up, out of shape when things don't go your way. All right, things aren't always going to go your way. You can still live in your desired reality, and you can still manifest it in the next go round. But not everything is meant to be for you. Not everything is for you, and you don't want everything in the first place. All right, you only want what's for you, and you only want what God has for you. And if what's for you is for you, so no matter what, like when you're just being yourself, it's going to repel people away from you, because if they can't get what they want, or if they're not interested in the type of person that you are, they're not going to want to stay with you. They're not going to want to talk to you. They're not going to want to be a part of your life, and that's a good thing. All right, so when you're yourself, this is why it repels people, because if who you are repels a person, that lets you know that that person is not supposed to be in your life, because they don't accept you for who you are. And if a person's not going to accept you for who you are, that's okay. They just got to go find somebody else, because you're not going to allow that person to influence you in a way that makes you feel you need to change just for them. Who are they? They're not God. They're not Jesus. Certain people just have that they have that complex. They have that ego complex in their mind, to where that the whole world is supposed to hold the door for them, bend down and roll out the red carpet for them, get on their knees and worship and bow down to them. Like, people got some nerve, man, but you gotta unnerve them. Yeah, people got some nerve, but you gotta unnerve them. And you gotta unnerve them, and you gotta unnerve you. You can't be so nervous when it comes to talking to people that you can't express how you feel. All right, that's bondage. All right, if you're in bondage and you can't express how you feel, you need to start to practice speaking up for yourself and being open and keeping it real with people. Because the more you do that, the more free you're gonna feel, the better you're gonna feel, the more happy you're gonna feel, the more loving you could actually be. You could be a more loving person when you keep it real, when you speak what's on your mind and you don't hold back. You don't have to be a jerk about it. You don't got to be an a-hole about it, but you got to set boundaries. And if somebody's trying to come into your life and make you change who you are, you set the boundary by not doing it. And they have all the right to go find somebody else. All right, but you have to not care and be caught up on not having anybody. Well, you know what? She is mean, or she's bad, or he's messed up, or he hit on me. He hits me, but it's better than not be. It's better than being alone and not having nobody. Nah, man, it's better to be alone than not be abused. It's better to be alone than not be gaslit. It's better to be alone than have somebody try to change you and force you to be something that you're not. It's better to be alone with somebody that thinks negatively about you when you're just doing your best and they have a negative opinion about how you do things. If somebody has a negative opinion about how you do things, that's on them. Oh, well, you don't like how I do something? Go find somebody else. Do it with them. Talk to them. Don't call me names because you don't like what I have going on in my life at this particular time. If my life don't suit you and your needs, that's too damn bad. Straight like that. How you gonna come into somebody's life and be upset that what they have going on ain't right for you? Oh well, that's too damn bad, yo. There's too many people out here for all that. There's too many people out here for all that. Can't be that desperate now. Can't be. You shouldn't be desperate at all, but definitely don't be that desperate. And it's like people think just because you're alone or you're by yourself that you're like you need somebody. Only person you need is God. You don't need anybody. All you need is God, you, and some money, and that's it. You don't need nothing else, man. But people put a lot of unnecessary value on themselves, and that's cool, you know. But you just can't bring that over here. And the amount of value you put on yourself, it shouldn't belittle others. Like I put so much value on myself. I am the quote. I am the Queen of England, and I put so much value on myself. I'm the Queen of England, and everybody else is just a peasant. Like you can't be doing that, you know. That's not good. Like, and nobody is above anybody else, and especially people that are trying to come to you and get in your life. Should nobody be treating you like they're better than you? That person got the game messed up. That person got their brain messed up. All right, that person got the game messed up and that person got their brain messed up. But it's like people think that they could just come into your life, talk to you however they want, treat you however they want, just because you look a certain way or they got a certain idea about you. But it's up to you to destroy that idea that they have about you and be yourself and show them that you're not going to stand for their BS. They could take that BS up the street. They could take that BS back home with them. They could take it back to their mom house, their grandma house, their sister, wherever. But they just not going to take. They just not going. You know what I'm saying? Not have you deal with it. You're not going to deal with it, and you don't have to. All right, everybody got the right to be who they are, and if somebody wants to change them, they got the right. There's the door. I'm gonna leave the door open. Don't be mad at me because you don't want to talk to me because you don't like something that I have going on. That's on you. And then they want to call you names because they don't like how what you have going on. I didn't ask you. I didn't ask for this. You wanted to you the one that's all up in my stuff. So it is what it is, man. People, they got their ideas about you. They have the negative things that they say about you, but don't believe it. Don't let it affect you. Don't take it to heart. Just, laugh at it and keep it pushing. It ain't really about nothing. If somebody's mad at you for being a certain way or who you are and it doesn't offend anyone or them, or it's not bad to anyone or them, it's just a way you're living your life to get through a particular time period, or it's just how you're doing something right now. Like it ain't none of their business. How you live your life, it ain't nobody's business. So if somebody got a problem with how you live your life when they're coming into your life, they can exit your life straight like that. And it's like, why be like that in the first place? Like, why bring your rude, nasty, stank attitude into somebody's life that's chill, relaxed, peaceful, don't want none of that in the first place, and then have a problem with them because of how you see them live their life. Is it working for them? Okay, well, if it's working for them, who cares if it's working for you? That's not your life. That's that person's life. You're trying to be a part of that person's life. And if you don't like what they have going on, there's a part of somebody else's life that you can go be a part of. Straight up. You don't have to change for anybody, and you shouldn't change for anybody. Don't let anybody put pressure on you to make you change. Be your natural, fun, loving, happy, joyful self. All right, whatever you are, be that. And anybody that doesn't like it, that's too damn bad, man. If it's not disobeying God, if it's not not righteous, all right, if it's not hurting anybody, if it's not hurting yourself, if it's not against God's commandments, be you, do you. If it's not breaking the law, be you, do you. If it's not hurting anybody, be you, do you. You're not damaging any souls, you're not damaging any spirits, any minds out here, anybody's innocence, be you, do you. All right? And it's like people just they're unhappy with themselves and they want other people to be in the unhappy club, because if they get you out of your confident state of mind, they can control you better when you doubt yourself and you don't believe in yourself. They get full control, full access. It's like they're playing a video game that they're able to easily win. They broke you down. All right, people like a challenge. They want to find somebody and break them down. But people who think they could just come into your life and talk to you any kind of way, you got to nip that in the bud. You got to cut that off immediately. Whoa, who you talking to? Who are you talking to? Yeah, you damn sure ain't talking to me. Let me see if there's somebody behind me, you know? Maybe it's that motherfucker over there, but you ain't talking to me like that. All right, for real. You know, maybe it's that person, but you ain't talking to me like that. All right. But people really honestly feel they could talk to you any kind of way, and that's cool, you know. But you just gotta let them know that they need to take that someplace else. All right, they're not gonna be able to talk to you any type of way. They need to take that someplace else, up the road, back to Chiselhurst. All right, take that back to Chiselhurst. All right, they need to take that wherever it came from, because it ain't got nothing to do with you, you know. All right, take that back to go get Puff Daddy a cheesecake with all that, you know. Good luck too. That man got a lot of stuff going on. All right, got a voodoo tattoo and all that now. But anyway, don't change, don't change, don't change. You're wonderful just the way you are, and people will really be mad at you just for being yourself. Like, have y'all noticed that lately? Like, people are really mad at us for just being ourselves, and it's like, what? Who the hell? Who the hell? It's like, who the hell do they want us to be? Who better for you to be than yourself? What do they want you to change into? They want you to be fake like them. Like, a lot of fake people be mad, yo. They be mad that you're not fake. They be mad that they're fake and you aren't. And it's like, yo, we can't all not be fake. I mean, we can't all be fake. Like, somebody got to be real. Just like somebody got to make some money. Just like somebody got to stay focused. Somebody got to be real. Somebody got to get paid. Somebody got to stay focused. Somebody got to be real. Got to be real. To be real. You gotta be real, man. Y'all lucky I don't remember that melody right now. Y'all, you gotta keep it real, y'all. You gotta keep it real. And it's not like, even on no, I keep it real. Not no. Just be genuine. Just be authentic. Just keep it real. Be yourself. Be you. All right? Be you. That's all you got to do. All you got to do is be you. You don't have to be anybody else. You don't have to change into anything else. You don't got to dress no type of way, act no type of way, change your behavior into anything else. You're perfect just the way you are, yo. God wouldn't have made you any other way, and He wouldn't have created your life to be any other way unless you weren't made to be who you are. Now, if you have some things you like to change about yourself, that's up to you. If you want to make some positive changes in your life so you could be a better version of who you are, that's what you make changes for. You don't make changes to who you are to please others, because, like I said, and like I'm sure you already know, you'll lose yourself. And that's not the way you want to lose yourself. You want to lose yourself in who you are. You don't want to lose yourself in pretending to be someone else. You want to lose yourself and get lost inside yourself. That's where you want to get lost. You want to get lost inside yourself. You want to get lost loving you. Wow, man, these people are crafty, man. They peeking through the. Okay, all right, yeah, that's no fear over here, homie. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. And God bless you. God bless everything and everyone. All right. God bless everything and everyone. Okay. No fear here, sir. All right. Just a sound mind, righteous spirit, and what do you say? A sound mind. God didn't give us a spirit of fear. He gave us a spirit of love, courage, and a sound mind, baby. I embody the spirit of love. I embody the spirit of courage. I embody the spirit of a sound mind. So why change? yourself just to please somebody else. Only person we need to please is God and ourselves, and that's it. And if you have some honorable people in your life, them, because it's good to please and make proud the honorable people in your life. But God always comes first. All right, not other people, not your friend, your bae, your lover, your boo. God always comes first because he's the one always providing and protecting for you. It's like, yo, you want me to give up my provide? You want me to give up the person that's looking out for me? You want me to look? You want me to give up the person that's taking care of me and change into something and somebody else for y'all? Nah, that's not how it goes down in Chinatown. That's not how it goes down in Chinatown. All right. So it's just a little quick message, be yourself, love who you are. Don't change for nobody. If they're unhappy with who you are, it's probably because you're happy with who you are, because you're a star. Everybody hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. It's been another natural Druuill special. All right, so everybody, I'll see you later. Peace, love, and light. Ciao.